Yo, what's good? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy YaBoySidd back again with another video. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome. If you already subscribed, I appreciate you, man. We're gonna go ahead and hop straight into another unboxing on this channel. You guys already know I'm always excited to do unboxings, bro. Today I have a special unboxing for you guys. I want to give a huge thanks to IssyAuto for sending me out a pair of these roof racks for me to review right here behind me. Super excited to go ahead and get these things unboxed, man. So before we even get started, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. All the love and support is definitely appreciated, and definitely go ahead and click that notification bell so that way you're notified every single time that I post a video. And if you make it to the end of this video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, man. So with that being said, I'm not gonna waste your time. We're gonna go ahead and hop straight into it. Let's go ahead and get it, man. Yes, sir. All right, so y'all know me, man. I like to hop straight into the unboxings. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out all of the parts so that way you guys can at least see how everything looks. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take it outside, go ahead and get this bad boy installed on my car, and go ahead and give you guys the overall look, the overall review. We're gonna go ahead and get this thing unboxed and let's see what we got, my boy. So you know, always gotta start with your box cutter, man. Go ahead and cut that thing open. And then this big old box is just one long box. That's all it is. And then this is what you have in your shit. Y'all see this? This is what you're going to receive right here, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get this unboxed. We already did the unboxing, so now we're gonna go ahead and get this unboxed. So y'all know the drill, man. First thing we're gonna go ahead and do, this the real half. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull everything out one by one. Well. Alright, so as y'all can see, these are going to be all of the parts for the roof rack that I have. Of course, we have our 2 roof bars. Then we also have 4 hand pieces. So you have 2 arms and you got 4 hand pieces. Of course, you also have the instructions. Then they also included tools that you would need to install this product. So I'm super excited, ready to go ahead and get this installed on my car. So let's go ahead and see how this thing looks, man. What's up, guys? So right now I just pulled out of my apartment complex and I pulled somewhere a little different. Wanted to give it a little different feel. Before we go ahead and install it, I did want to reiterate that these rails are actually labeled. This one right here is going to be the rear. So this is the one that's going to go in the back. And then this one right here is the one that's going to go in the front. It's going to be labeled front. And then it has arrows showing you exactly how you're going to go ahead and place them. So this right here is going to be facing this way, like this. Same thing with this one. And you can tell that the front one is actually larger than the rear one if you actually look at them. All right, so as y'all can see, my first step is to unlock this actual lock. So that way I can go ahead and get this cover off. So I'll take that off, get the cover off, set the covers to the side. Same thing with this one. Cover off, set the covers to the side. Make sure you remember what cover goes on which one, so that way you don't forget. And remember, it's going to be labeled underneath as well, so that way you know which one is the right hand and which one is the left hand. So that was my first step. Now my second step is going to be to loosen all 4 of these screws right here. So release this screw, loose that screw, and the same one on both sides with this 5mm hex key. And I'm just loosening them. I'm not necessarily taking them off. It says loosen, it don't say take off. Alright, you guys, so first thing you want to go ahead and do, you're going to go ahead and take this crossbar, and we're going to put this crossbar right in this hole right here. So I'm going to use this smaller hex key to go ahead and take these out. so you guys know real fast, that one side, like for example, this side right here, you screw these in all the way. And then on the other side right here, you only screw these in just a little bit so that way it can stick. So that way when you get to the top, you can actually adjust them. So don't screw this side in all the way. You screw this side right here. Where's that? You screw this side in all the way. All right, you guys, so right here, it says we want to measure 21 inches and 3/4 from the start of the actual rail. And that brings me about right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get all of these mounted. Just make sure, guys, when y'all do this, go ahead and get you a tape measure if you want to get those correct measurements. And also, I recommend getting a step stool, probably from Walmart or something, because I have to open the door and I'm stepping on the inside of my car just to get to the top of the roof. So just go ahead and get you a step stool so you can make your life easier, man. All right, so when y'all put this on, we already got these people. What's up, gang? Hey, I just wanted to go ahead and interrupt this video real fast because this is the part where I messed up. I actually started to put the hands on individually, all 4 of them by themselves, thinking I could put the crossbars on afterwards, but that wasn't the case. This right here is just to warn you, put the hands and the arms together and then install the whole pieces as one. I just wanted to go ahead and let you guys know that before you even started watching this, so that way you won't be confused. Watch this part because this is going to show you exactly how the hands go on individually. So that way you at least know how to screw them in. All right, I get back to the video. All right. This is right here loose. So this right here allows me to move this. And this right here is going to actually fit perfectly onto this rail. So when I put this on, you want to make sure that this is the right hand and it's going forward. So the arrow is going to be pointing to where it should be going. So we're going to make sure that I put that on like this, and as y'all can see, so now it's clamped. And I'm going to go ahead and take my tape measure just to make sure that it's the right measurement. And I got my sunroof open because I want to go ahead and make sure that the rail is not over the sunroof, because I don't want to lift this back and it interferes with the actual sunroof. All I have to do is tighten these 2 screws up and then to lock this in place. What I like to do here, you guys, is actually make sure that they tight. So I go cross, make sure that one's tight, and then I come back and make sure that this one's tight. Alright, as y'all see behind me, I got them installed right now. The only thing I got to do is put the last pieces on. Remember, are going to be these pieces right here with the key lock, right? So remember, once this slips in, make sure you lock it, and then make sure you go ahead and put that cover right back on, just like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this first one real fast so y'all can see how I do it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and knock all of them out. And make sure that you're putting the correct ones on because they're on label. Alright, so this is the right hand. So make sure you put the right hand on with the right hand. Alright, y'all see how easy that was? Thing that came straight out on me. So now you got a nice super clean look when you didn't know what's going on under there, man. And make sure you keep these keys in a safe spot. So this, I'm guessing, preventing anybody from taking these things off, right? I do recommend though, before you actually put these things on, just go ahead and do a walk around on all 4 sides and go ahead and just make sure that those screws are in tight so they're not loosening up or coming off when you're driving. Once I go ahead and get all of these set on, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all the final product. Then we're gonna go ahead and hop into my final reviews. Alright, what's good, y'all? So I finally just finished the install of the roof rack. Super excited about it, man. That thing looks beautiful. So what I want to do is I kind of want to go into my actual review, how hard it was actually putting these things together, getting them up on the roof, and how were the instructions. And then I want to go ahead and give you guys some B-roll. Looking at these actual instructions putting it together, because yes, I did follow the instructions to put this together. The part that I missed on these instructions, because it was not mentioned, I guess you just automatically had to assume that these cross rails, you're supposed to put them together before you even mount them onto the roof, bro. So what I did was, in the beginning, as you guys can see, I was actually putting the hands on first, and then I was trying to mount the bars until I realized that, looking at the pictures, maybe I'm supposed to put the hands and the arms together and then mount them. So that's what I had to take all of the hands off, and then I had to screw the arms into the hands and then mount the bars. So if you're putting this together, that's one thing you want to make sure you pay attention to. Do not mount the hands first, because you're going to look like an idiot like me, and you're going to make it work harder for your yourself like I did. But the good thing about that was it's not hard to put together, so it wasn't really that hard to take down and redo it. I also wanted to touch base on the covers themselves. Those covers were actually not attached that well. It kept falling off. I don't know when I'm driving. I don't know if they're gonna stay on. Hopefully they do. I don't know how sturdy they are. I guess we'll see. Oh yeah, you guys, I also wanted to show y'all that, now see I got the sunroof open. That is as far as my sunroof opens. It's fully open, you guys. So that way you know that if you got a sunroof, you want to make sure you mount them the correct way, but the bars actually sit high enough where it's not interrupting the sunroof. So you're good on that part. A couple things that I want to suggest to you guys when you're actually installing a roof rack, go ahead and buy a step stool. I said this earlier in the video, but buy a step stool for sure, because I was stepping on my car to get that on there. Unless you're just like 6'5" or 6'3" or something, then you're good. And I will also invest in a tape measure, so that way you go ahead and get your measurements correct. You can use the paper, I guess, or 2 fingers. I've seen some people do that, but I'd rather use the tape measure to make sure that everything is correct. With that being said, other than that, IssyAuto supplied all of the tools that I needed. Again, I want to go ahead and give a huge shout out to IssyAuto for sending me this roof rack, man. It looks beautiful. Thank you for sending this to me to review. You guys did an awesome job. This thing looks really good. I'm gonna go ahead and get some B-roll on it, so that way you guys can at least see how it looks when I'm driving. You feel me? And that way you guys can at least see the beauty of this thing. Here go the B-roll, man. Oh, before I hop into the B-roll, of course, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. It's your boy Sid, bro, and I'm out. Peace.